Hello friends, welcome to this YouTube video program. We are discussing about the concept of different units of different courses of MA education program of Indira Gandhi National Open University. We have already discussed two courses that is MES-011 Understanding Education and MES-016 Educational Research, and at present we are discussing on the second course of MA Education program, that is MES-012 Education, Nature and Purposes. Under this course, four blocks are there. This course has been designed in four different blocks, and we have discussed block 1, block 2, and most of the units, which units is some extent complex and important in nature, we have already discussed. And presently we are discussing on the fourth block. Okay, so fourth block, the theme of the fourth block is curriculum and its various aspects. Okay, so in this block we have already completed our discussion on unit 13, unit 14 as well as unit 15. So today we are going to discuss unit 16, unit 16 of fourth block of MES-012 Education, Nature and Purposes. The title of unit 16, that is models of curriculum designing and development. So friends, as you know, in our earlier program we have already discussed the concept, the basis of curriculum, the principles of curriculum planning, and we have also discussed about the emerging trends and issues of curriculum planning. At the same time, curriculum planning which takes place at different levels. Okay, starting from the national level till at the practice at the classroom level. That also we have discussed in our earlier program. That is the content related to unit 15 of this course. So friends, today we'll discuss about the models of curriculum designing and its development. In this unit, you will find that the major content point, that is first of all components of curriculum design. What are the different components when you design a curriculum? Then further sources of curriculum design for designing a curriculum. So from where you are getting the concept for the curriculum, the content for the curriculum, the information and knowledge base for the curriculum. Okay, so that's why what are the different sources that we will discuss. Then further dimensions of curriculum design, that is also another major content point of this unit. Then of course we will discuss curricular approaches. What are the different curricular approaches that can be followed for designing the curriculum? Then we will discuss the basic tasks of curriculum development. So what are the important and basic tasks that's supposed to taken care of when we design a curriculum? That is also one of the part of this curriculum design and development unit, that is unit 16. In this program, in this small video program, first we will discuss the first two content points of this unit, that is components of curriculum design as well as sources of curriculum design. So friends, when we talk about the components of curriculum design, you see it focuses upon four different major aspects of the curriculum when we design it. Okay, so first major aspect is the objective. You see, when we design a curriculum, first of all, we design it for a particular level. Okay, for a particular grade or for a particular stage. Let we are designing curriculum, the textbook or the curriculum or the syllabi for a particular standard, let class 8, class 9, class 10, class 11. So first of all, our focus will be on that standard. Okay, so what is the you can say need of the child, need of the students at that level? What are the developmental aspects, or what is the principle, or what type of growth and development students, the child achieved at that stage? Okay, at that stage means when the child reach at class 9 standard, class 10 standard. So what is their mental development? At the same time, what is their other development also? So basing upon their mental development, basing upon their thinking horizon, okay, critical thinking aspect, and other reasoning and other development also. So that's why we keeping in consideration of all such things, we design a curriculum. So keeping in consideration of the mental development of the child, at the same time, what type of knowledge base, what type of information, what type of content that's supposed to be included in the curriculum for that standard. Okay. So what type of knowledge base, what type of curricular and extracurricular experiences the learner they're supposed to achieve, they're supposed to attend in a particular stage, in a particular grade, they are supposed to address in the curriculum. So that's why the first, you can say, the component of curriculum design, that is the objective. So first of all, we have to find out that what is our purpose. Okay, what is our purpose? Then, as per the purpose, what should be the objective? So keeping in consideration of the objective, so further we will design the content. Further will also suggest the methodology, suggest the transaction strategies, transaction techniques. So friends, the first component of curriculum designing, that is the objective. So without fixing objectives, without stating objectives, without considering the objectives, we cannot move for selecting, for organizing the content. Selection of content, organizing of the content, that depends upon the objective. Means we are going to address which objective, and for addressing that objective, what content is required. So that's why this is the first concern, first component of curriculum design. So after objective, the second stage of curriculum designing, that is called as the subject matter. So as per the objective, what type of subject matter that's supposed to address in the curriculum. So we have to select the curriculum. Okay. We have to develop the curriculum. We have to write the curriculum. Okay. So objective, then after the content. Let in the objective, just let me to give one example. In a objective, let you have mentioned that the students will be able to classify something. The students will be able to compare and contrast something. The students will able to critically analyze something. So when friends, we are focusing on the skill of critical analysis, the you can say to compare and contrast something, okay, to distinguish something, to differentiate something. So definitely the content should be accordingly designed. Definitely the content part, the similar content part should be the part of the curriculum. So accordingly, whenever you are thinking for designing a curriculum, developing a curriculum, so certain objectives should be in your mind, and for achieving that objective, then you have to select the content point, you have to organize the content point. Means you have to design a solid subject based subject content. Okay, so this is the second component. Then third component, that's called as method and organization. So here, how to organize that content, how to organize that subject matter. First objective, and from objective you have select the content subject matter. Then when you select the subject matter, then further for transacting that subject matter, because from teacher to the students, how the content will reach at the students. Okay, so what media, what communication strategies, what methods, what techniques that's supposed to use for transacting that content. Okay, content point, or the subject knowledge. So that is also another part, another point. So that's why the third point, that is the method and organization. Okay, so how to design the transaction methodologies, the techniques, the methods that that the teacher use to teach the students. Okay, to transact content from curriculum to the students. Okay, so that's called as the transaction methodology. Then further evaluation. You see, evaluation is part of the content. Evaluation is an integrated part in the curriculum transaction. Okay, so it comes under the process. So that's why when we talk about the components of curriculum design, definitely it focuses on that what should be the assessment strategy, what should be the evaluation strategy. Means how will evaluate the progress of the learners. Okay, how will evaluate the involvement, the engagement of the learners, whether they're understanding the content or not, whether they're facing any difficulties, and whether they have any learning gaps. So for understanding all such things, you have to decide, you have to take a decision that what should be the evaluation methodology. Okay, so whether you will do it by using a paper pencil test, or whether you will do it in a continuous process by observing the things which is going on during the interaction, during the teaching learning process. So that is also another part, another component of curriculum designing. So friends, here we are discussing on four different aspects. First is your objective. You have to fix the objective. That is the first component of curriculum designing. Then second is subject matter. As per the objectives, you have to select the subject matter, the content point. Then the third is the method and organize and its organization. What methods you have to follow for transacting that content, what strategies, what mechanisms, everything you have to decide. And the fourth is evaluation strategies. Okay, so how to evaluate the progress of the learner. So these are the four different components of curriculum designing. So friend, further we'll discuss about the sources for curriculum design. So what are the different sources that we supposed to use for designing the curriculum? So here also, certain you can say definite, when you design the curriculum, we use certain definite sources. The first important source, that's called as science as a source. So why we call science as a source? You see friends, when we design content in a curriculum, or when we design a curriculum, you see curriculum is a systematic process, a systematic work, a scientific work also. Means what, the content point that you will include in the curriculum. So you see that content points should have certain justification, certain reasoning, certain theoretical base. Okay, certain it based upon certain principles. So here, as a specialist, as a teacher, when you are designing the curriculum, you should very well know that the content that has been incorporated in the curriculum are justified, are verifiable. So you can able to verify the fact. Okay, so the content, or when you are designing the curriculum, it should not be done haphazardly. Rather, it should based upon certain scientific knowledge. It should based upon certain scientific principles. Okay, certain theories, certain laws, certain facts, certain truth. So that's why this is the first source of curriculum design. That is the first source is science as a source. So we consider the scientific knowledge and science as one of the source for designing the curriculum. And the second is society as a source. So friends, try to understand that whatever we do, it may be a curriculum planning, it may be other types of our interaction, okay, our transaction in the classroom, engagement of the students. You see, whatever we do in our education pursuit, in our education, in our academic manifestation, you will find that the ultimate beneficiaries are the society, you can say. So you will find that the new things that will come out, the product that will come out from the academic manifestation, you will find that that product will further be utilized by the society. So everything is for the society, okay, for our society living. So that's why, friend, this is also another source of curriculum design. Means the things which is going on in the society, the changing need of the society, the dynamism of society, the mobility of the society, the aspect of social change in the society, that's supposed to reflect, that's supposed to focus in the curriculum. So that's why this is also another aspect that our society should be included in the curriculum. So friends, that's why you'll find that in NEP 2020 such things is also highlighted. Means how to include the local practices, the local knowledge, the local tradition and culture, okay, the local science also at the same time, the local important things, how such things will be represented, will be included in the curriculum. That is also another important aspect. So that's why the source, another source of curriculum design, that is the society. Means the things which is going on in the society, that is also another important aspect that should be reflected in the curriculum. Then further, we can say that knowledge as a source also. So friends, let me to say that this is when we talk about the characteristics of a discipline, definitely we said that every discipline is having a definite source of knowledge, a definite, a substantial body of knowledge. So that's why in curriculum designing, knowledge is also another source. So what content, whichever content you are including in the curriculum, that content supposed to associated with, supposed to link with certain knowledge aspect, okay, certain principles, certain theories, okay, certain verifiable fact. So that's why, friend, this is also another important aspect, that knowledge as a source. So what knowledge, what type of knowledge we are going to address in the curriculum, so that is also we keep in mind when we design the curriculum. So that is, we can say that the varieties of the knowledge that being addressed in the curriculum is also another source. Then further we can say learner is also another source of curriculum design. You see, without considering the need, the abilities, the interest, the requirement, okay, the attitude of the learners, you cannot design a good curriculum. So that's why in a child-centered approach curriculum, in a learner-centered approach curriculum, you will find that we keep the learner at the center. So according to the need and interest, the aptitude and attitude of the learners, the things, the content points, and other curriculum experiences that got designed, that got incorporated. So that's why, friend, this is one of the important thing, that learner is also a source. So whenever we design the curriculum, definitely learner as the main beneficiary from the curriculum, so their interest should be taken into consideration. So you can just when interact with the students what they really want from their education, what learning outcomes supposed to be addressed in the curriculum, and you can say uh, what competencies, what skills learners supposed to achieve. So unless we address the need of the learners, then you cannot say that the curriculum is a very child-friendly curriculum. The curriculum is a very learner-friendly curriculum. So friends, these are the certain important aspect of content point of this unit. That is the sources for curriculum design. At the same time, the component of curriculum design. So in this program, we discussed two important content point of Unit 6, that is your models of curriculum designing and development. And in our next program, we will discuss the other aspect, other content point of this unit, that is Unit 16 of MES 012 Education, Nature and Purposes of MA Education program of IGNOU. Thank you.